Hi,
Hi.
I'm Ulf from Hamburg, and yesterday I attained a workshop with you both, the breathing workshop, and I had a lovely evening and morning with my wife and my son. We had a little work to do, but it just floated nicely, so that was very nice. And so thank you for the invitation to be here. And as usual, I thought about what I could ask. I had a few things this week with my mother in Flensburg. She's 86 now, and her little sister is a bit ill, so she came back from hospital, and I thought about thinking about that, but that arranged somehow good. So I would say.
Does your mom live on her own?
Yes, she lives on her own, and my aunt also lives on her own, and she's 16 years younger, so we had the idea that she may be helpful for my mom, but now my mom is helpful for her, so that was a bit, astonishing that turns out that way. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
Please.
You came to a seminar with us yesterday, a breathing seminar, Freedom to Breathe. And then you went home and had a lovely evening with your wife and son. Was there anything different?
Yeah.
What was that?
It seems to me that my son was very lovely to me, just almost hugging me all the time.
How old is he?
Touching me. He's 12. So touching me all the time. And we had a bit of work this week at home, doing our basement, cleaning up a room. And my wife started these days, and just asked her if we want to do it together and make a little progress. And we did that, and that was amazing. We did things together and kisses between, and it was just effortless. That was very nice.
Is that normal?
Not normal, I would say. No, no, not normal. But it was nice.
What do you think the difference was? Because they didn't come.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that, so that was, I would say I made the difference.
And what about you had you more accessible for their affection?
Yeah, I would say so.
What do you think?
I think I was more available for both of them.
Oh, nice. Was it confined to being available to them, or did you find as you left here yesterday you were just more available?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I was in a very relaxed state as I went home. That was the case, yeah. And that's a feeling that I like to have more.
Well, see, they get in trouble there.
I understand that.
It's understandable, but you get in trouble there because you see, then you start trying to direct the way your life shows up, which most people would argue with me is a good thing. Rather than allowing yourself to discover your life as you enter into the moment. When you went home, you didn't know who your wife was in that moment.
And you met her and your son.
And they were different.
Yeah. Seems to, but they were, yeah.
We often talk about how our approach is anthropological, and an anthropologist is an individual who looks at a culture and sees how it's put together. And you can do that with yourself, Ulf. Basically, you went home yesterday, and your home life culture in that moment was different than the culture you left. And I understand the thing where you want to have more of that, where you want to have that availability. But in a transformational approach, you can notice how you're being without judging what you see. And from time to time, you're going to get tight or driven, and if you see it without judging it, the other possibility is right there, the possibility of accessibility for you. But if you drive yourself to get there,
Yeah.
the state's
Look,
elusive.
you've been telling yourself how to be your whole life. And that hasn't worked out very well. But when you discover that you're being appropriate to the current moment, when you're there listening to your wife, you know, it's interesting. I watch emotions run through your face when I talk about your wife.
Or when you talked about your son wanting to hug you and being affectionate, like how touching that was for you.
All it takes is your being there. And most of the time, you're so driven to get things done that your son is an intrusion
Yeah.
rather than it's your son.
Yeah. That's right.
It's okay if you let yourself feel that.
And all that by simply breathing.
Yeah. That's so amazing. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank you for giving that to yourself.
Yeah, you know, you really are worth investing in.
Thank you.